Rockland County.
This building, which houses a World War II museum, is all that's left of Camp Shanks. But during the war, this massive military camp in Orangeburg served as the staging grounds for 1.3 million Americans on their way to Europe, including 75% of the men who were part of the Normandy invasion 70 years ago. Rockland County taking time to remember that momentous day. One county executive, Ed Day, says changed the course of history.
When one thinks of the innate heroism of that day, what those soldiers did to take that beachhead and to turn the tide of the war. 11 months later, Germany surrendered.
Inside the museum, you can see how the GIs who fought that battle lived for a time in the camp, sleeping on cramped bunk beds. For the invasion, carrying their rifle and everything else you see on this bunk. Besides being a staging area for troops going overseas, Camp Shanks held German and Italian prisoners of war. Eventually, 500,000 would go home from here when the war was over. One group of German POWs built this chess set from scraps of wood, given to the commanding officer of the camp and now on display for visitors.
Even the Nazi prisoners, as evil as they were in many respects, understood that they were being treated adequately, fairly for the time, and they wanted to show their appreciation.
The million or so men and women who passed through the gates here of Camp Shanks knew their next stop would be the horror and violence of a world at war. We're in Orangeburg. Robert Wolf, News 12.
Thank you, Robert.